Hi, folks. This is Neil. Today is Thursday, May the 23rd, 2013, and here to talk a little bit about my experience being placed on a mind control and tortured. So basically, what they do to me is send me subliminal messages or send me voice to skull messages saying that, telling me to either go someplace or not go someplace, or to purchase things, which I really don't listen to. And when I don't listen to the voice to skull technology, if I go out to eat, or if I go out to the gym, or if I go out and to buy food, then they'll tamper my food. What they do is actually use mind control to have me go a certain place, purchase food, which of course that food has probably been poisoned, um, and so when I eat that food, I feel kind of funny afterwards. For example, my knees it begins to ache, so that when I'm at the gym and I do squats and stuff like that, it hurts my knees pretty badly, all because they do not want me to squat, or to go to the gym to work out, that sort of thing. Anything that'll bring attention to me in any kind of way is what they try to circumvent. So, you know, this mind control stuff is really horrendous. And of course, like I said, they've been uh, sending me subliminal messages saying that I am under investigation but for what? I have a clean record. I have never been arrested, never been in trouble with the law. I'm a straight A student, and have been a straight A student in my past college experience. So I have no reason, they have no reason for me to be investigated, and of course there are things that they're doing to me that they're trying to hide by trying to criminalize me. For example, this mind control experimentation, and other forms of things, the torture, the emotional abuse, the psychological abuse, of course. So these things are, what they're doing is trying to hide this experiment, trying to prevent me from traveling, as I've said before, because they need to have me in a controlled environment so people can track me and watch me, and they can plan, their whatever it is that they do. So, these are things that I've been studying and really been researching, because these people are sociopathic, actually sociopath and psychopaths, because they probably have a position of authority in which they try to use to cover up this experimentation, and they refuse to take responsibility, and they refuse to be held accountable for this. So it's an ongoing thing where they continue to use COINTELPRO tactics to try to what's the word I'm looking for, to try to discredit me, and criminalize me in the court of public opinion. So I try very hard to stay away from situations where people can bring any type of argument or accusations about me. So these are things that we as TI need to do, is to make these types of videos to let people know exactly what we're going through. And you guys can visit my YouTube channel, and I have tons of other videos explaining this. And of course, as I've said in the past, you guys need to go out and enjoy life, and of course be careful, because this mind control technology is very advanced. And when you have people literally poison your food, that's torture. When you have people physically harming you, uh, you know uh, whether it's they put stuff in your food, in your water. Lately they've been trying to send me subliminal messages that they're trying to make me diabetic. And this is what they do. And this is how they assassinate people, by giving them, genetic diseases, or, but I work out, I do a lot of cardio, I don't eat a lot of sugar, but I do eat, you do need to have some type of sugar in your diet, but not a whole lot of it. So, these are things that, and I've mentioned also before that my eye color, which my natural eye color is brown, and they have been possibly, well, not possibly, but I know for a fact they have been, putting stuff in my water, and that's probably changed my my genetic makeup as far as my eye color, because now my eye color is gray. It's sort of like a dark grayish, and I don't have blurred vision. I see perfectly. I've always had 20/20 vision, so I can think of no other reason. I don't have glaucoma. I can think of no other reason than, this is something that's happening on the genetic level. So they are basically, I mean, this is torture. They're altering, my DNA for whatever reason. And this stuff is criminal, and it violates the Nuremberg Code. It violates international law, and it violates the laws of the United States. So I keep making these videos to bring awareness and to let you guys know what's going on with me. And I try very hard to explain my symptoms when my food or my drink has been tampered with. I try to explain how I'm feeling, where I'm affected, as far as my body's concerned. About 2 weeks ago, I told you guys that I went out with a friend, and she had bought me a drink, and that drink, someone put something in there because my lower body, my lower extremities, my thighs, it still hurts. My lower extremities felt warm, extremely warm actually, and kind of like a deadening area, a deadening feeling in my private area. And afterwards, I had like a powdery aftertaste in my mouth. So I don't know, whether or not they put some type of stuff in my, in my drink, trying to find information on resin and anthrax and stuff like that, because these people have access for some reason to these types of biological weapons. And I know that this is what they do because they try to instill fear inside of you. And when you're not fearful, they torture you. And after a while, even any normal human being, it will get to you. This constant abuse, this constant torture. But I realize, what they're doing. This is state-sponsored terrorism, because they are trying to create these lone wolf terrorists that speak out against the government, because this is what they're doing. They're torturing innocent citizens and placing in their minds, using mind control, hateful thoughts, hateful rhetoric, that kind of stuff. So, you guys have to be very careful and mindful. Of course, it's all right to speak out against the government, in any form or fashion, but just don't take things physically, as far as attempting to do anything that I wouldn't do, first of all. Because, like I said, this is what they do. This is state-sponsored terrorism. They torture you. They violate your civil rights. They violate your human rights. They violate basically every rights that you own, as you have as a human being, and try to make you into some villain, because their job is, they're trying to instill fear in the public. So you guys just be careful, and go to the doctor at least twice a year. Get a physical. I get a physical every year. Be very mindful of the people that you meet, that sort of thing. Record everything that you can. If you feel funny, pay attention to your body. Make videos explaining how you feel. Like even today my body felt like it was like tingly all over. So I went online and looked up the symptoms of diabetes. And these people can make you diabetic. They can do stuff to you on a genetic level, that basically can give you any type of genetic disease that's out there. So you guys have to be careful, and work out, lose weight. Losing weight is great for your heart, It's great for your major internal organs. So, don't let these folks, don't let them win. This is terrorism. They're the terrorists. They are the criminals, and they're trying to make the target individuals look like criminals because of what they're doing, but they are the criminals. So I urge you guys to keep making videos, get on the talk shows, and let people know what's happening to you. Don't sit back, don't stay quiet. My neighbor upstairs definitely has something to do with it, and I'm trying to record everything I can, to show the pattern. Whenever I exit my apartment, or he's always exiting his apartment, either at the same time or immediately after, or if I go to the mailbox on my way back to my apartment, he'll drive and pull up in the parking space in front of me. So, these are the things that they do, to try to intimidate you, try to put fear in you. But, like I said, don't be fearful. Don't put yourself in danger either, but don't be fearful. And, just be aware. Be aware. So anyway, I wish you guys a good night. And if I don't make a video over this weekend, I wish you guys a great weekend, a happy Memorial weekend. And I will make a video soon. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.